guys, it's Julia, and I'm back with another video. So, so this is my first story time, or actually, wait, no, this is my second story time, actually, because with my relationship between Christina, between me and Christina, yeah, that was my first story time video. So, for my second story time video is this one that I'm about to tell you. It is my bad swimmer's ear infection. So Ryan had it too, but it was the year before it, back in 2017, and in the mattress video, if you guys noticed that thing in his ear, I don't know if it was right or left, I'm assuming it was the left, yeah, that was because or maybe if there was a cotton ball, something in his ear, that was because he had it. But I didn't have it yet. The year after, a year later, which means that was last year, in August 2018, on August 6th, that was the day when we went to Fly High. That's the day that I did the Fly High vlog, and then I deleted it. Alright, so anyways, on August 6th, when it was 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, my ear started to hurt, and it was this ear. It was so sore that I had to tell my mom. So I went downstairs and I told my mom, and she gave me Tylenol. I take the pills now. So I took it, and it didn't really help that much. Well, it helped a little bit. However, it still hurt. So and then the pain woke me up at 6 a.m. in the morning. It hurt so badly that I couldn't take it anymore. So I asked Alexa to play some songs to get my mind off it, but I just couldn't help the feeling of my ear. And once my mom woke up, she asked me why I woke up early and how was my ear, and I said it still hurt, and then she's like, "That's it. We're taking you to the doctor, Julia, because Dad has to take you to the doctor." And then I'm like, "No, what if I can't go swimming?" I was so nervous that I just thought, what if I can't go swimming? And what if it's really bad? That I was so nervous to go, but I had to go anyway. So I went to my doctor. He's very funny. So the doctor said I could still swim, and it's not that bad, and it was no big deal. But then all of a sudden, I don't know. Okay, the stupidest thing that I did that day was wear my headphones, and I did. And we went to the movies to see Ant-Man, and then it was still hurting me. Then after that, we went to Stop and Shop to get groceries, and then we went home, and after dinner, my ear was bothering me so much that I went to my mom and dad's room, and I watched 13 Going on 30. This was before I got the TV in my room, so I had to watch TV in my mom and dad's room. So I went to my parents' room and watched TV and watched 13 Going on 30. Try my best to get my mind off of this, and then my mom gave me more Tylenol and for my ear. And I'm like, oh my god, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. And then later at 2 a.m., it woke me up, and I was crying, and I desperately wanted to get out of my bed because I wasn't comfortable. And then I called my mom, and then she let me sleep in her room while Dad was sleeping in here in my room. So, and then I have to eat dinner, you guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I am back now. So anyways, where was I? I think it was, oh yeah, you're right. It was the part when I woke up. Okay. So later on, I woke up at 6 a.m. again, and then Mom said, Julia, go back to sleep. And then I'm like, I can't go back to sleep. My ear hurts. And then all of a sudden, like, my mom helped me, and then I went back to sleep. And then 3 hours later at 9 a.m., I woke up, and I'm like, my ear hurts. I kept on complaining about it, and I just stayed in my mom's and dad's room. And I didn't feel like going anywhere, so I just felt like I was a prisoner in my own home. And, like, I couldn't do anything. So my dad and Ryan, well, they're going to our community pool up the street that's near our house. So, they decided to go to the community pool up the street, like that I showed you guys on my pool tour. So while me and my mom were in my house, and I just did nothing all day but relax and study for my final religion test. And I was like I was just resting all day. And then I took an early shower, and after dinner I watched Supergirl, and and yeah, so, and I re-uploaded the Fly High video, and that was on Wednesday. Alright, so on Thursday, the next day, when I woke up, well, again, it woke me up at 4 a.m., and then I was crying again. My mom, and I slept in my mom's bed. I slept in my mom's bed again, and I woke up around I don't know, it was 7 or 8 in the morning, and my ear, it was bleeding. Oh my goodness, it was bleeding so bad. I'm like, hey, maybe the cloggedness is going away. Because my ear was clogged while it was hurting me, while the infection was still going on. My ear was clogged. So I'm like, hey, maybe the cloggedness is going away. Maybe it's a pimple that popped out. Like, I thought it was water, but it felt so sweaty on me. Or, well, really, I thought a pimple popped. So I go in the bathroom, I look in the mirror, and all of a sudden I see blood all over the place, all over my ear. My ear infection was so bad that it caused it to bleed. I'm like, why is it bleeding? Oh. Maybe it's the fact that maybe I popped a pimple. Maybe it's because I popped a pimple. And then my mom agreed. I thought it was water, and then I thought it was water. I'm like, what? Why is there blood? And then all of a sudden we realized that it was blood, not popping from a pimple. So and later on I posted something on Snapchat. I'm so freaking sick, and you probably saw it in my Snapchat video. Well, I'll show you it right now, in case if you guys forgot. See this image? That's what this image represents. My ear infection. I'm so freaking sick, this is crazy. I don't want to be sick during the freaking summer. So, I see the eye part. I see the eye part of that image. I look at it, and 4 people saw it. T. Ryan, 1031. I thought it was someone else, but then I realized it was my mom. Anyways, Ryan, Nina, and Noah. They saw it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect. I could just use the I one in case, like, you know, so that way I know when someone is viewing my Snapchat, because because I'm dying to know. I usually get curious to know, like, who watches my videos and who saw my Snapchat, and the Snapchat part, that's perfect. I could just use that. So anyways, that same day, I did my sick reveal, but I spelled reveal wrong. Anyways, I spelled that word wrong. My mistake. But I'm sure they know what I meant. So I did a video on Snapchat, and it's the sick reveal, and I have the footage of it. So take a look. Hey friends, I'm on Snapchat. I'm back here. It's Julia, and you guys are probably all wondering why I'm sick when I posted the photo of me saying I'm freaking sick and with a sick emoji with it. The reason why I'm sick is because of a stupid earache. Because this morning it was bleeding and it was so terrible. I thought it was water, but instead it was blood. Because I felt it sweaty, and I had to look in the mirror and see if it was sweaty, and it was definitely blood. I thought it was from a pimple, but it wasn't because of that. Maybe it's because my ear is healing a little bit, and that's a good thing. Because, like, you know, it popped. However, it still kind of hurts, and my mom and dad might make an appointment for the... So yeah, you guys saw that video. And, my dad was thinking, oh, maybe you should go to the ear doctor to get the ear infection, to see what's really going on. I'm like, no! We already went to the doctor, and we don't need to go to our ear doctor. I'm like, and they're like, oh, relax, Julia. We might not even get the appointment. So then they called, and somehow they easily got the appointment. And I was not happy with that, because I was so afraid. What if they hurt me? And my mom said, well, Dr. Coblo, well, that's my doctor's name. Dr. Coblo might be right on that one, but he's not a professionist. He's not a professional at ears, because he's supposed to check every part of your body. But this doctor is a professionist. And this doctor, she knows what she's doing. So then, yeah. And obviously we went the next day. And same old, yeah, I slept on my mom's bed, and then, and it was still hurting me the next morning. And then the other snap that I posted was sick during the frickin' summer. And I'll show you guys it right now, although you might not see it that well, but oh, who knows? Maybe you guys will, I don't know. So, 5 or 10 minutes later, I receive a Snapchat message, and it's from Noah. I'm like, oh, I wonder what he had to say. And then, he wrote, feel better, and I was happy, so, I wrote thanks, and then he wrote no NP, that stands for no problem, and yeah, so that really made me happy. And also, Layla texted me on regular messages and saying, I hope you get better, and so did my Aunt Sue and Grandma. And Grandma brought me a blueberry pie, which I love, and she knows that I really love that so much, and so I got support from them. So then, on the way to the doctor, there's games on Snapchat, as you all know, and me and Nina played tic-tac-toe together. And then I'm like, Nina, I'm so nervous. And then she said, don't be stressed. And so yeah, Nina knew about my ear infection. So she kind of made me feel better. However, I was still nervous. The support that I got from all the people that I said really made my week, and really was really making me feel better. Like it just made me feel so much better and great about myself. Yeah. So we arrive at the we arrive at the ear doctor, and I post a video on Snapchat about it, like telling everybody that I'm there already, and I'm really nervous for it. I'm like, oh my god. And Ryan was in the video too, so you guys, again, watch it. Alright guys, so I am here right now at the ear doctor, and
hi everybody.
Hey, Ryan, you don't have to do this. Come with me to the doctor.
Well, I just want to.
Okay.
You know, I've been here.
Yes, he's a good brother. So anyways, I'm hoping, because I'm a little nervous about this, because what if I find out that I have the swimmer's ear infection? Like, what if I find out that? Because 3 days ago, I went to my regular doctor, and he said, yeah, and he said, no, you don't have an ear infection.
No,
you
he
can.
said you do have an ear infection.
No, I mean, you don't have the swimmer's ear infection. You just have an ear infection. And, I don't know about that, so I'm waiting to get answers. I'll let you guys know after the checkup. So, after that video, a few minutes later, my dad calls us inside. So, we go in, we go in the room, and we wait, and... Oh, and that was the same ear doctor that I went to in the surprising grandma video, the day that we surprised grandma. Well, / my friend Angelina's birthday. So that's the same ear doctor that we went to in that video. And Ryan did a dance and that I posted on Snapchat, and it was super funny. It was hilarious. It did cause a little bit of noise, but it was still funny, and it kind of made me laugh. And I added a dance buddy there to, make the snap really fun. Oh, and also, the fact that I said that Ryan doesn't have to do this, but, well, he came to the ear doctor to support me. He came there and decided to support his big sister. Okay, so let's take a look at this funny dance. And I'm sure it'll make you guys laugh too.
Hey, yo, my self-esteem's bro.
After the dance, I was thinking of more people to add as friends on Snapchat. So then I look at my contacts and see who I forgot to add as a friend, and all of a sudden I see Gina. So I add her as a friend, and then she adds me as a friend. So, I posted, at least I look great, while I'm sick, and then she replied and said that you always look great. Well, I'm not going to show you guys that snap, because I think I showed you guys enough footage. I think I showed you guys enough. So, anyways, once the doctor comes in, she checks my ear, and then once she checks my ear, and then suddenly I see a big, scary machine. So then I start crying, because I'm afraid it's going to hurt. As soon as she put it in my ear, actually, I didn't start crying right away. So she puts it in my ear, I wait for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden, I start crying. I'm like, no, I kept on begging my mom, and said, no, Mom, please, I want to go home. It was a little bit of a scene, but, I just couldn't hold in my emotions anymore. I couldn't control it. I couldn't control myself because that thing was hurting. And then the doctor said, well, she was a little harsh on me, but I think But I don't blame her because I think I deserved it. I deserved that. And also, that tough love really made me feel better. She's like, Julia, do you want to feel better or not? And then I'm like, yes! And then I was brave enough to let it be, even though I was crying the whole time, but I was brave enough to let it be instead of just saying, that's it, I'm leaving. Instead, because I didn't run out or get out of the room, instead I let it be. I let it happen, and then it was over. But, so, Ryan and Mom, they took me out, and then I was still crying because it hurt. My ear was hurting me. And, she said, the doctor said that I couldn't go swimming for a week. For 1 week! Oh my god. And I didn't know how I was going to survive. Well, it's okay. I still had my girls. It's girls' business. It's girls' business, but I still had that. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh. Yeah, right. So once I get home, she said I have to put that. Mom has to put eardrops on my ear every morning. And also the doctor said that my mom has to put eardrops on me every morning and night, twice a day. That's crazy. Every morning and night. So it was near the evening. Actually, 3 times a day. Actually, it was like a 3 or. It was 3 or 2 times. Yeah, I'm guessing it was 2. Every morning and every night. But if it was 3, then I guess it was, every morning, afternoon, and night. Yeah, it was 2 times. Every morning and night. So, when it was 5, when we got home, I watched an episode of Alexa and Katie, and she put the eardrops in my ear, and it kind of helped me. So, I rested, and, and then I posted another thing on Snapchat, but I don't want you guys to look at it because I'm ugly in that one. So, and then the next day, it felt better a little bit. However, it was still clogged, but not as sore as the other days that I had it. So, but I was still kind of trying to recover from it. I was still recovering from it, so I was supposed to go to New Jersey to my big cousin Thomas's goodbye party because he's in college now. So my mom stayed home with me because there was a lot of pressure that I've gone through. And again, that was another tough week, just like last week was tough. But this week that I told you about was even tougher than the other one. Because I was sick and I was in ear pain all week, a stupid earache, and it was crazy. So the next day, which was the day that I filmed what I got from Five Below, I felt better. And for the rest of the week, I felt good, and my ear infection was gone. Well, on August 21st, we went back, and you guys know that no headphones for 2 weeks. And they took away my headphones, but they allowed me to go in the pool again, and I was happy. So I never got it again, and everything was great, and yeah. Everything was settled down, and I was great again. Alright guys, so that was it for this story time. Don't forget to give this video a like, and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you guys ever got this ear infection before, because I'd like to know in the comments below. And turn on my post notifications, woo! Oh, and by the way, the fact that my ear the fact that my ear was bleeding, I have a picture of that, but I don't want to show you guys that because that is disgusting. What YouTuber does that? I mean, like who does that? Shows you a picture of the ear hole bleeding. Oh my God, I would never show that stuff to you guys. That's really gross. All right, well, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.